know where they are, but we can't find them. A little bit like yesterday with your life.
Who cares about getting wet? I'm wet already.
Glückwunsch, Sie werden gleich die einmaligen Wiener Philharmoniker leiten. Ich darf Ihnen einen kleinen Tipp geben, wie Ihnen die Orpheus-Quadrille besonders schwungvoll wird. Viel Freude. Sie werden das bestimmt sehr gut machen.
It's okay, just wave it around.
Yeah, I did that just now. Okay, that's 1, 2.
No,
1,
start.
2. See? That motion to that.
Yeah, look at the score.
No.
Yeah, why do you put that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you like do this, I was like go very fast.
Too fast.
No, too slow. This is seriously erratic.
Yeah, the score is even on there.
Speed up, 100.
Yeah. Yeah, the time of playing it.
What the heck? How many pages is this?
It's ending, it's ending.
It's ending already, don't worry.
You can do it.
What are you? Go, you can do it.
Play faster than you.
You're not swinging, it's very slow.
You need to keep turning.
So all these measurements are, of course, not by chance. They are on purpose. Holden got married in this church in 1782, and a lot of other things happened in there also. Feel free to have a look at the church. Off this picture, okay? Most people do concepts before they start painting. He did it already in color. That was something new at the time, okay? It's a nice game to look at this one and see what the differences are. There's some slight differences. It seems like he changed his mind while painting. For instance, if you look here at the saint here, this hand, this left hand is pointing forward. Here it's pointing up. Okay? If you have a little lady down here, a blonde-haired lady, here she's wearing a blue dress. Here it's a white one. Okay? These things changed, but the rest stayed pretty much the same. Actually, first we only had the big ones here, and then by chance somebody found the small ones over in Britain. And certainly the museum sent somebody over to buy them. I mean, it's much better to have them next to the one, to the real one, right? Yeah, all these paintings here are by Rubens. Rubens himself, okay? He's not very many pictures of himself. Just
He was my artist
himself. I mean, he used himself as a model sometimes, but just a picture of himself, that is something we don't really have very often. Still, this is kind of an official painting. He looks really like a gentleman, and he shows off how much he made it up in society. I mean, he started as a rather usual person, and through his genius and also other talents, he was able to make it up. He even served as a diplomat and things like that. So, a really important person in Europe. It's supposed to be that he once even saved the two countries, the Dutch and the British, from a war. Okay? Just by going back and forth. But it's official also in a different way. He has a sword here. The sword is only for the aristocrats. Okay, and he has a glove, which is also aristocratic in many ways. So usually people would not wear a glove. Usually people would not have a sword. So he shows off his status. Okay. The person I was talking about, his pictures you find right next to me here, Rembrandt. Okay, also a Dutch painter of the same period. He's about 30 years younger than Rubens was. 1606 through 1660. And yeah, we have some of his paintings here. Who is this? This is Rembrandt. Who is this? This is Rembrandt. Who is this? Rembrandt. There you go. Okay. So it's always himself, right? So you paint pictures of yourself. How many people will pay for pictures of yourself if you paint them? I told you nobody, right? So, bad businessman. He ended up in debt. Okay? He is a great painter, but he did not get the money and the attention he deserved. Definitely at his time. I mean, first things seemed to work out, but all of a sudden everything broke apart. He bought a big house, too much for him. Then came the big crash in his life. And from then on, he would run off from people who he owed money to. Yeah, but on the other hand, from the artistic point of view, these pictures are, of course, very high value. Not only because he was a good painter, but also because because he painted them for who? If he can't sell them, he painted them for who? For himself. There you go. And he could do whatever he wanted to. He could put all his ideas into the pictures. Okay? Rubens had to pay attention to what the others wanted. Okay? We had in the last room. It's not right here. It's in the last room. What the customer wants, you do, right? If there's no customer, you do what you want. So we can see on these pictures everything that he had in mind, all the artistic things. We can also, of course, see what he looked like, okay, at different ages. That's one thing, but the technique is really great in many ways. Look at his face, okay? You can see him at different ages with all the texture, okay? It's quite dark. He uses the light to show you everything. Okay? The light usually comes in from the left side. Okay, we don't know what it is. It's a candle? Yes, maybe. Might be also sunlight? Maybe. It's not electric light, you do know that. Okay, it's this but the rest is unclear to us. What is clear is that it always comes in one direction. And then you see the nose, okay? You can really see what the nose looks like. The skin. Everything on, even if you shaved or if you didn't shave, everything you can see. Okay? And so that gives you a real good idea of his face, of his character, of his mood, everything. He's painting whom? He's painting this woman. She is having a trombone in her hand, stands for music. She's having a book, stands for poems. And literature, of course, as a whole. Then we have here on the table the mask, standing for the theater plays. Also, actually, what she is wearing is not clothing of that particular time. He lived also during the 17th century. This is 15th century. You have to know about that, of course, otherwise you won't see it. But it's at the time already something old nobody would wear. Only in the theater. Okay, so it stands again for theater plays. All right, so that whole bunch of arts that you have, it's all represented in this picture. Dutch painter, Bruegel, his name. Okay, I don't speak Dutch, but it should be something like Bruegel. And he was a guy of the 16th century now, so 100 years older than what we had up to now. There's a lot of famous pictures of his right in here. For instance, this one here, okay, the winter. He painted actually 6 of these pictures, representing each and every one of them one season, okay? Nowadays we think of 4 seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter. At the time people would distinguish between 6 of them. 3 of those paintings we have right here. Okay? The most important one is very interesting in many ways. First of all, what do you have? What kind of people do you have on the picture? Just usual people, right? Yeah, that's something new, huh? Call it, it's a new way of painting, call it genre. Again, people usually would not do that because who's going to buy it? Nobody, right? I mean, an aristocrat wants himself on the picture, not the farmers, again. But here we do have them, which is of course historically very, very interesting because from these pictures we know what people were like. Okay, what kind of life they led. You can see that here.